Hi guys, my name is Nick. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please remember to subscribe my channel and please follow my Instagram. So, firstly, I believe that the dream of many men is to own the Rolex watch. So today I will introduce the Rolex one to you guys. So as for me, I think that I believe that many people will think that Rolex is a valuable thing, but don't know what is valuable, right? So today I'm here to analyze with you among so many Swiss watches, why Rolex stand out the most and is liked by the most people. So Rolex is a luxury watch manufactured based in the Geneva, Switzerland, originally founded as Wiesdorf and Davis by Hans Wiesdorf and Alfred Davis in London, England in 1905. So the company registered Rolex as the brand name of its watches in 1908 and become the Rolex Watch Company in 1915. So before I want to detailing explanation about the evolution and the history of Rolex, I want to give you guys to see the package of the Rolex, okay? So, okay, this is the boxes. You can say that it is the white boxes. When you open it, wow, okay. This is the Rolex package. You can see that it is a crown, it is logo of the Rolex as a king, the crown, okay. When you open it, you will see, wow, the green colors, okay, green balls, classic, right? Yes, when you open it, you will see the guarantee cards, okay. This is important when you buy the everything. When you buy everything, warranty card is important, right? And the information cards, okay. Either book or it's the Persian submarine date, the information of the watch. Okay, so and everyone will curious, what no watch inside, huh? Okay, now I give you guys to see the watch. Okay, this is the watch that I want to introduce you guys today, which we can call it Water Gold 水鬼系列, and we can refer as the Rolex Submarine series, okay? 每当我想起你，在这秋风里，在这9月底，陪你走过四季。每当我有问询关于你的消息，我想的事情。First of all, the history of Rolex from evolution to the present day, his process is really careful to watch. Then in more than 80 years, the entire Swiss watch industry has been severely hit by the battery watch and quartz watch. So for example, that days they have 3 watch factories, 2 of them shut down, and only one is left. So the brand that survived, that only one brand that survived, which is Rolex. And by the time of 2000 years, it is obvious that they have bought these luxury goods for more than 90 years. So in fact, they all found that, oh, the second-hand price of Rolex and his maintenance fees in so many brands are not too expensive than other brands. His maintenance fee is not that high, and the second-hand price is the most expensive among so many brands. So it means that it is good for investment, right? So it is good, and most people will like it for the reason. So no matter where you go, as long as you let go. So someone will ask for this. So many people will wonder why it can be valuable. So to put it simply, will explain to you guys. Rolex does not mean running the extravagant routes from the past to the present. He is not saying that it is for outdated. He is very particular about the design of everything and has a function that make this function. So the most important thing is that Rolex is really durable, okay? So to use the word of Chinese, once and forever, 一劳永逸. When you are successful, you bought a Rolex, it accompanies you to the scenery. It gives you space when you meet the customer, when you meet the suppliers. But when you are down, it can accompany you to meet the company because it is valuable, you know, and it is good for your investment. So actually, Rolex has very different series, but the most young men will prefer the sport model, like this one in my hand, which is the water series, water gold series that I have taught before. So I believe everyone who is looking for the Rolex watch will know the water gold series. This is the explosive model. So its sports models can actually be seen on the outside. I think that it is considered the most popular one today because its price is not high as other. Although it is also expensive, but more people can accept it than compare with other series. So I think that we usually can call it the Rolex Submarine. Its advantage is that it can dive it to 300 meters. So like I just mentioned, the design are all functioning like the circle blue and the needle inside. So of course there are other series for Rolex, such as we know that the Green Hawk, the Black Gold, the Smurf, Starbuck, Pepsi, and this series as the young people will like more. So that the price of these watches, everyone will curious, right? So the price of these watches that I buy before, which is 49250, but nowadays the market price, if I'm not remember wrong, which is 52250. So the price will be increasing because this one is less stock and is very valuable. So it is good for its investment that I think. Okay, so talk about the advantage of the Rolex. Why I buy the Rolex that I taught before, other than before, I think that Rolex uses a complicated and expensive to matching the steel. So Rolex use a type of steel that is not used by anyone else. So the stainless steel is available in various types and grades. So the majority of the steel watch are created from 316L stainless steel. So the Rolex watch, however, is created from the 904L stainless steel. So it is harder and more corrosion and rust resistant. Also, when properly worked, it's polished unbelievably well. Therefore, and we know that we can refer, as I taught before, right? We refer that as submarine. So we can know that it is a dive watch. Each test individually. To test for the water resistance, the Rolex Oyster Cast watch is thoroughly tested. So to test for water resistance, a Rolex watch is placed inside the chamber filled with the air, and if the air leak into the case of the pressure changes, following the air pressure test, the Rolex watch is tested in actual water. So this is a very complex test and is not commonly performed by other manufacturers. Therefore, as we know, the Rolex employ the numerous geologists. So the Rolex hold the enormously high standard for the material they buy from the suppliers. This material includes that we know that which is metals, rubies, emeralds, diamonds, and others. So Rolex employs an enormous geologist department whose focus is to buy, to test, to to organize and set the diamond as well as other precious stone in the various Rolex model. So each and every stone is hand slated and set on the Rolex. So therefore, it takes 20 months to make one Rolex watch. Therefore, it takes 20 months to make one Rolex watch. So Rolex takes no shortcuts when it comes to the manufacturing products of their watch. So they have a great interest in the quality and efficiency of the product. So in fact, the entire company is focused on produce the finest watches and always looking at how they can be better their brain. So due to these dedications, it takes the Rolex about 1 year to produce their product. At last, we know that the Rolex is return value that I taught before that it is good for investment. So unlike the luxury vehicle that lost most of their value, watches lost much less. So if you make your Rolex purchase as an investment, or you must sell in the future. So this watch have sustained products. So that is coming to the end for today. So if you guys have any questions or anything need to be shared, you just comment below. So thank you, bye.